me ask you guys real quick. Who like Adrian Peterson is on that freak list. You guys have obviously seen him. Like, who else would you put on that list with freakiest athletes you've either played with or against, or even worked out with or against?
Marshawn, D-Jack.
Aaron Donald.
D-Jack, just for his speed. He is one of the fastest, like chill fast. Like dumb, ridiculous. I could just beat you right now in slippers and just go about my day, and I'm not going to stretch. Kind of fast.
It's kind of unexplainable.
It's really ridiculous. And he don't look like he's going that fast, but he's really moving.
Yeah, he's really moving. Yeah.
I didn't play with Eric. Bobby Wagner.
Oh, yeah, B-Wag. Shit.
Earl.
Julio.
Ooh, Quintoris. That boy is.
No one uses his name like that. I like that.
Yeah, he always get mad when I use it.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I don't know about on the level of freakish athleticism, but like Debo, one of my favorite players too, because I feel like he possessed something that is I don't really see in a lot of people. And I told him that my first week there, and I ain't even watching. I was watching last year's clip, and I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
It's something you definitely never see in receivers. Like sometimes you see it in running backs, but he just like a hunter for contact, and he always thinks he's getting through it. Like he's not hunting just to run you over. Like he's hunting because I think I'm gonna run you over and I'm gonna keep going.
But he got contact balance out of this world. I ain't really seen no like Alvin Kamara and like Emmitt Smith is like two people with like contact balance who can like literally run through 4 or 5 men and like come out of it for some still on their feet. Like I don't know how they do it, but it's like remarkable.
But it's like they mass. Like I don't know. You know how some people built different. Like 100. So one person could be 200 pounds, the other person be 200 pounds, but it feel like one of them is like a wall, and the other one's like flimsy. He's one of those walls. That's how Marshawn was. Marshawn is like running into a moving car. I promise you. Like you better just take the impact, and then if you block the impact, you just like wrestling down.
Yeah, he's something to deal with. It's like Debo almost like a Marshawn in a receiver body almost.
100%. Bro, some of the stuff I saw him do last year, I mean this year, some of the stuff he's been doing, it's just like I can see why Kyle, like he gonna cause a problem. He like Percy was, but with more of a like big body.
Yeah, like he that's exactly what he reminded me of, like a Percy Harvin. I told him, I said, I ain't really seen a receiver with the ball like be that effective with the ball in their hands since Percy. And like I said, he was, and he trust me, he took my national championship hopes away from me. Like he snatched them out of our hands. So I personally watched him dominate, and then he went to Minnesota where obviously Adrian was. So I watched him dominate with Adrian. It's like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this dude. Like, and Debo is kind of he kind of puts me in that mind. Like they both sneaky fast. Like, I mean, obviously we expect Percy to be fast, but you wouldn't think Debo running like he running because, as hard as he is to bring down, you wouldn't think he can run away from people like he can. But
if
like
they wasn't having him run miles and miles during training camp and stuff, that boy could be doing some crazy stuff. But they always got to try to, we got to find a different way to keep his weight down. But
yeah. Now he dealt with them injuries, man. It's crazy because he was working out with us last year, and this was before I even went to San Fran, or we got traded to San Francisco. He was there with us training almost the whole summer. He went to go run routes, and then he broke his foot. And then it's kind of like, but before he left, he was like, I didn't even know him to be like, hard to, not lazy or whatever, but I didn't know him to be one to let his weight creep up, or if you think he had trouble keeping his weight down. I couldn't tell, because when the only time I seen him, he was in tip-top shape, and he was like at the top of the group, leading the group, you know what I'm saying, competing, working hard. Like, he was programmed in to like have a amazing sophomore year. And obviously the injuries, which nobody can control, but I definitely want to see how he comes back with 6, 7, 8 months to just train and get his body where he wanted to be. With him knowing what to expect from the NFL game now, I think this can be one of them years where he, first Pro Bowl year type stuff,
100%. Von Miller and is one of them too.
Von Miller.
Yeah, Von.
But is that
Alden too? If y'all seen Alden, woo, like even now, man, he's something to deal with. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's some freakish athletes out there. They sprinkled in, but
hey, Trent, I saw that you ran a 4.8 40. So you got to put your. I was looking at some of your combine numbers, like, holy shit.
He might be faster than that.
Yeah, I probably got a little faster.
Right. And Trent Brown, one of the freaks too. Like,
yeah,
way too big to be able to move the way he moves.
Yeah, and with you saying that, then Mekhi Becton is kind of like the new coming. He kind of like what Trent Brown could have been if he, had whatever he needed previously before he got to the NFL. But like Mekhi Becton is like, they like carbon copies of each other. They both, like, he's freakish. Like, to be that big, to be that fleet of foot, and to be that mean and powerful when you get your hands on people. As a rookie, I ain't gonna lie, I was excited to watch him, and I'm excited to see how his career pans out.
It's crazy. People don't understand how different the NFL is than any other sport. Like basketball, you got some size disparities, but they never have to have a physical collision. Like,
correct.
You have a physical collision between a dude who's 5'8", 160, and a dude who's 6'6", 340. And it can happen on a regular play, and nobody even knows. He could just walk through a dude, and nobody even bat an eyelash at the play. Like, that's how crazy this sport is. Like, it's
it is crazy. It's a premium on big guys who can chase down little guys.
Right. You done made a living off of it. I done found a way to avoid some of it. KK is a freak on the low. People don't.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's so smart, man.
K1 Williams.
K1 Williams.
Yeah,
he's a difference maker. I ain't gonna lie. Having you and him in there at the same time, the defense is it's almost impeccable. Hang on, it's. As an offense, we just sit over there like, man, dang, we only got 3 plays of rest.